Welcome to the Mighty Baker Podcast. I am Pete Tidwell, your host. I am a custom cake artist, bakery business coach, certified life coach, and the CEO at my bakery business, The Mighty Baker. You might have seen me winning Food Network's Cake Wars, competing on Halloween Baking Championship, or have tasted one of my delicious custom cakes or desserts. Either way, I am so happy that you're here today. I'm obsessed with the art of baking and caking, but I'm even more passionate about helping others live a happy life. Join me here every Wednesday as I share highlights and learnings from my ongoing journey as a bakery business owner. I will also be sharing positive mindset tips and business and life tips along the way, as well as inviting some of my baker friends that I have met over the years on TV baking competition shows. It's going to be a blast, and we are going to have so much fun because here in the world of the Mighty Baker, cake is life. So come on, and let's jump right in the mixing bowl and see what is being mixed up and discussed in this week's episode of the Mighty Baker Podcast. Let's go. Hey, what's up, you guys? Pete Tidwell here with the Mighty Baker Podcast. I'm so excited to be here for episode 32. I'm very excited for this one. We're going to be talking about how to have sweet success in your bakery business for 2023. We're going to talk through something that I do every year and that I try to do every so often in my business. And sometimes I do it more thorough than others, but this is something I really wanted to provide some great value for those of you out there that are running bakery-related businesses. And honestly, the advice that I'm giving and the thing that I go through every year and every so often is something that applies to any business out there. It's a very good thing from time to time to take a bit of an inventory check, a bit of an audit, if you will, in your business to really kind of figure out what's going on in your business. Where are you making money? Where are problem places? All those kind of things. So usually what I do is do a business inventory check as well as a mindset audit where I look at the things that are going well in my business and the things that aren't. I'm going to kind of walk through kind of roughly what I do and roughly just a suggestion that I think it would help a lot because a lot of people, including myself, get very frustrated in my business sometimes because I have so many things going on and so many things I want to do. And I get excited and coming up with more ideas and I keep doing this, or maybe this will work, maybe this will work. And usually what happens is I really should be spending my time on the areas and the products in my business that I enjoy the most and that are making my business money. Because that's why we started a business in the first place. And remember when you first started your business, the very, very beginning, when you had the idea of, I'm going to open a bakery business. I'm a baker and I'm baking. My neighbors love my stuff. And the feeling that you had when you sold your first cake or your first cookies, and just that good feeling that you had and that excitement, like, all right, let's do it again. Let's sell more. Let's sell another one. And we were so excited about our businesses. But as we jump into it, we kind of get to places where, like, I don't know if I signed up for this. This is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit insane. And of course, we did sign up for it. We just didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. I wouldn't change it for the world for me because I love the flexibility of it, of being able to work for yourself. But at the same time, it comes with a lot of responsibility. And this is very important to check on from time to time. So first, what I do is I look at my business as a whole, right? I look at my business and I look at last year and I just quickly do this maybe in like a half an hour, right? Just take 20 to 30 minutes, get a blank piece of paper and sit down. And on one side of the paper, right, business inventory, and on the other side of the paper, right, mindset audit or something along those lines. And on the business side, like business inventory, list out what went really well in your business last year. Like, what did you sell the most of? Look at some sales numbers. What were the most profitable events that you had in your business? Which things are really working? And also, like I said in the beginning, which things did you enjoy doing? and that you were like, that was a lot of fun and you made money on it. Because I don't know about you, but I want to spend time in my business doing the things that I love to do. And all the other things you can have employees do eventually once you build those systems, or you can hire other people to do those once you grow and build that. But you as the business owner in the beginning, you kind of have to do everything. But as you go, that's something to try to start honing in on. And maybe you do everything in your business for the next 5 years or 10 years, which is my experience. And you do that and you get to that point. But along the way, I want you to take these inventories because it'll help you see and hone in on what's working in your business and what is not working in your business. Where should you be spending your energy? Because if you have, X product, like let's say it is your 3-tier wedding cake, and you're charging $750 for a 3-tier wedding cake in your market. It's a basic wedding cake, and you have your pricing all figured out, and you look at it and you're like, oh, if I sold this many cakes, I would have this much profit, which would help my business grow. And how much did that take me to do? And kind of breaking down some of those numbers, like which products have you sold, which things have you done in your business, what events have you run in your business that is making the money and like actually profit. You got to look at your numbers, right? Like that's what we need to like be looking at. If we're not making any profit in our business, you are running a nonprofit, my friend, a nonprofit business that makes no money. And that's even if you're paying yourself, like you have to pay yourself. You are an employee of your business. So profitable, that goes into a bunch of pricing. I'll have plenty of episodes and things on this. I coach people on this all the time. But like you got to have your pricing in the right place where you're covering all your expenses, you're covering all your labor, which includes paying you an amazing wage for the art, the cake and dessert art that you produce and help share that delicious energy with other people. That like you need to see your pricing and the profit that you're making and how that is going to help grow your business. Because if you want to grow your business, if you want to open, let's say, a food truck or a private kitchen, or you want to have your own bake shop someday, whatever that looks like, you need to know and have your pricing set up so that you can have that success in the long run. So from a business inventory standpoint, if you're looking at your pricing and it's hard to see, which products you're making profit on, which ones you're not, like that is a place you need to start looking at. And right now is a really good time to look at that and change it for the new year. Right now, there's a lot of things, a lot of expenses, a lot of products that are going up in price: butter, eggs, flour, sugar, like all the things. So you got to take that into consideration as you go and move into this new year. I would suggest price raises for pretty much most bakery businesses, because I almost guarantee that the majority of you out there are not charging enough already, regardless of the economic situation that we're in. But pre-2020, pre-COVID 2020, like there's been an issue in, the bakery industry for years of like a home baker, a small little mom and pop bakery shop, like not charging enough for the craft and the art that we actually produce. And part of that comes into education of consumers as well. And that's where my podcast is going to serve as that as well. I have a lot of different people that listen to my podcast, and some are going to be more specific to business owners like this, and some are going to be more like education pieces for just everybody of like, this is what it takes to make a wedding cake. This is what you're paying for when you pay for this kind of thing. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So write that down. Spend time to do that. One side of the paper, write everything in your business that's working, what's not working. With the things that aren't working, you either have two answers to what you do with those, right? It is either you pivot and change that thing that is not working and try and fix it and change things to make it work, or you just get rid of it out of your business. Just toss it. My business coach calls it burn the boats. And sometimes you got to burn boats in your business. Sometimes things aren't working. So it's time to get rid of them. If it's not serving your business and it's not serving you, then be curious about it enough to the point where maybe you just get rid of it out of your business. So the next part is the mindset audit. And this is just thinking about overall, like business, right? That's very like, we can find numbers, we can find like things that are working, not working from a strategic business standpoint. But from a mindset standpoint, these are answering questions for yourself, and you can listen to this, pause it, write these down. But a mindset audit, do you love your business? Think about it. Really deep down, do you love your business? Do you love what you're doing in your business? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel stressed in your business? Because I feel very stressed sometimes about my business. And lately, it's been a really good opportunity to remind myself that I love my business. I started the Mighty Baker because I love baking. I love making cakes. I love helping other bakers. I love just overall improving the bakery industry and trying to help bakers out there to not only be successful in their business, but to enjoy the journey and to love and appreciate the hard work that they have put in to become a baker or a pastry chef, and doing such a involved and difficult and complicated business. And yeah, you're going to get overwhelmed and stressed, but remember, stop from time to time and remind yourself, like I mentioned this at the beginning of the call. Remember the time when you first made your first cake or your first sale and the excitement that was there. Try to get that back, right? Go back to that, because that right there, that deep love and passion for your business, that's what's going to carry you through the hard times. Because believe you me, I've been on a journey for the last 10 years running my bakery business, and there's been a lot of ups and downs. I've done just over $1 million in revenue over the last 10 years with my different things that I've done. You know, at-home bakery, farmers markets, private commercial kitchen, my 2 different brick and mortar stores. And like, it's been a fun journey, but a lot of it I've spent overwhelmed and stressed in my business. And sometimes the question, do you love your business? Most times, I think over the last 10 years, I probably would have answered that no, because there were things in my business that were not serving me and that were not helping me be a happy and joyful human. And that's overall the goal for all of us, is we build businesses not only to make money, but so that we can build a business around something that we care deeply about and have passion, and we're there to impact others and impact the world for good with the art or the creative passion that we have. Or maybe we just like doing business. That works too. I kind of have both of it in me. So other questions to answer too is, so do you love your business? Do you feel overwhelmed or stressed in your business? What things will you stop doing in the coming year? What will you do more of in the coming year? What do you want in the coming year? What kind of growth do you want to see? What goals or objectives do you have? Write those down and spend some time just thinking about it. Jot those down. I think it'd be a very important exercise for anybody to do when you go into a new year. How are we going to do this? How are we going to tackle it? How are we going to grow your business? Because I've seen some sad things just over the last little while I closed my business down a few months ago, and there's been a few others that I've seen that have had to close down due to similar reasons. And then also, you have other things that happen in your business, disasters strike, all those kind of things. And mindset, where you're at in your business and mindset, that's what's going to help pull you through those hard times that you go through. So when you're looking at your business and everything it's got going on and your mindset, look at those things and find where the gaps are. Find what is holding you back, especially from a mindset standpoint. What is holding you back? Is it that you haven't posted on social media enough? Is it because you haven't updated your website? You haven't launched the newsletter? You haven't streamlined some of your recipes? You haven't put processes in your business? Whatever it may be, there's so many things. Do you want to grow to a second location next year? Do you want to open a food truck? Do you want to open your first location? Like what are we going to work on? What are we going to make happen? And then making that goal and then coming up with a plan, an action plan on how we're going to actually do that. If you need help with your action plan, reach out to me. I can totally help you with those kind of things. When it gets down to like top business tips for how to have sweet success in 2023 and mindset tips, I've got a couple to share, but I think there are so many different things here to go into, and you're going to have to see what your answers come up as. And if you want to answer all these questions and sign up for a free call on my website to chat through some of these things, feel free to. If you've never gotten coached by me and you want to have a free 30-minute coaching session, I can coach you on anything you want in your business and in your life, and I can help you, guaranteed. And anyway, I just want to be able to coach people and help them and help impact this industry that is amazing. It has so much potential, and it already is living up to potential, but I think it could be so much more. Anyway, from a business tip standpoint, like I said before, I think this is the takeaway. Spend your time building the things in your business that make money. I mean, make a profit after you've taken care of all of your expenses, you've paid your employees, you've paid you. The profitable. Spend time on doing those things, but also the things that you love to do as well. And hopefully those coincide. Sometimes there's things in our business that make money that we don't necessarily love to do, and you do those because it's part of running a business. But if you can find that magic relationship of something that's profitable and you love doing it, and while you're doing it, you don't feel like you're working, that's the goal. People always say, like, follow your passion, follow this, those kind of things. It's not just passion. It's the thing in your business that you like to do, that you get into that flow state where everything is just flowing and everything's perfect. Everything's great. Ideas are flowing. Creativity's flowing. You're just moving and you're out of your brain, right? You're out of your brain, like as in like thinking all the thoughts that are running all the time. But you're in a different part of your brain working the genius that you have. It's those flow moments that I want you to pay attention to. Those are the things that you should probably focus on. And if they're not profitable, let's make them profitable by changing pricing and relooking at them. Because you don't want to find yourself 5 years from now when you're working super, super hard and beating yourself up, working 90 to 100 hours a week. I was there for many years, and then get to the point where you're like, okay, I've made a little bit of money, but dang it, maybe I should have priced things better. Maybe I should have paid more attention to, pricing and processes and training and those kind of things. Like, it makes a big difference. And if you want to truly make money in your business, those are the kind of things that you got to do. From a mindset standpoint, for me, some of my focuses for this next year are taking care of myself. You, my friend, you there listening that are a cake business owner, dessert business owner, or you own a coffee shop, or you own another type of restaurant, or you own a completely different business outside of the bakery industry. This advice goes out to the world, everybody out there. Take care of yourself, because in your life, especially in your life, you are the greatest asset in your life. If you don't take care of yourself, life's going to be pretty miserable. And also in your business, take care of yourself first off, because you're a human and you need to take care of yourself and care for yourself and work on personal growth so that you can have better thoughts through the day that can help motivate you to do things in your business. But in your business, you're the greatest asset. If you get burnt out in your business, it's going to take a toll on the operations of your business. It's going to take a toll on your employees. It's going to take a toll on clients. It's going to take a toll on productivity and your end product going out the door. So mindset is, I think, even more important than anything you could do in your business. Because if you work on your mindset and you get your mindset in the right place, then other things are just going to fall into place, because you're going to be in the right mindset where you're getting the right inspiration and the right, and like being able to be in touch with your body and get in touch with that gut feeling that you get as you're trying to figure out things in your business. So take care of yourself. Listen to people and surround yourself with people that are in your field that enlighten and inspire your mind for greatness. Listen to coaches, listen to expert bakers, listen to mentors, listen to people that are not even in your field and in your industry. I listen to so many different podcasts and follow so many different people that inspire me. They inspire me to be a better person, a better business owner. And I appreciate them so much. So my mindset tips for me is taking care of myself and listening and surrounding myself with people that help me feel loved and appreciated and understood, and being able to take time to enjoy life. And that's where I'm going to end off today, because the title of this podcast was How to Have Sweet Success in Your Bakery Business for 2023. And my pure answer to that question is take care of yourself. Make your life mighty again. And I know that sounds kind of cliche because mighty baker, but make your life mighty again. Remember the time when you started your business and you started selling things and you started getting money for making cakes and those things. Like, take care of yourself and make sure you're doing the things that ultimately you can enjoy doing. And the things that you don't enjoy doing, let's figure that out. Find somebody to do it. Hire somebody to do it. Sometimes we think as business owners that we can't do that. But really, if you looked at numbers and the time trade-off of actually taking care of yourself and working on your business instead of in your business, the trade-off is huge. If you are able to free yourself up for, the 75% of tasks in your business that other people could do, like, that's huge. You need to be spending time on strategy and growing your business, not just the everyday operations. So that's where it's very important. And that's for anybody, whether you're operating from home, whether you have 5 locations, 10 locations, whether you have multiple franchises across the nation. Like, that's such a true principle of, like, you got to work on yourself and work on your business. And part of working on your business is working on yourself. Because if the CEO of the business is not taking care of themselves, it's going to quickly show up in your business and you're not going to like the results of it. So that's where this is an area I really wanted to share today on my podcast. Anyway, we went over a little bit. I try to keep these around 20 minutes, but I just wanted to share those things. So how to have sweet success in your bakery business in 2023. Work on finding what's working in your business, what's not working. Do you love your business from a mindset standpoint? Do you feel overwhelmed? What are the things that are making you feel overwhelmed? Let's write them down. Become aware of them. So the first step to change, the first step to growth is just recognizing and having awareness that certain things are going, what patterns are happening that aren't helping you. Let's change them. Let's change them up so that 2023 can be the best year of your business and maybe of your life. Let's get there. Pete Tidwell here with the Mighty Baker, finishing up episode 32. I hope you all have an amazing day and are having an amazing holiday season. As always, I hope you have a mighty, amazing day and an amazing holiday season, and we will see you next week, and I am out. See you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Season 2 is going to be incredible, so please keep joining us. The Mighty Baker has a lot of exciting things going on. Head to themightybaker.com or follow us on social media at The Mighty Baker to stay updated on what we have coming down the pipeline. Are you or someone you know a bakery business owner? If so, you gotta check out my bakery business coaching. I am now taking on one-on-one clients and helping them create sweet success in their bakery business and their life. Head to bakerybusinesscoach.com to learn more about my coaching program and sign up for a free 30-minute coaching session. I want to coach you on any bakery business problem that is holding you back from growing and from enjoying your everyday life. Please join us next time on the Mighty Baker podcast. This is your host, Pete Tidwell, signing off and reminding you to make your day a mighty one.